A second
Welcome everybody to the second game of tonight's doubleheader in the NWO, starting up our next season, season 5. If you missed the first one, it was a great game. Miami beat Oregon 28-21, and in the nightcap we have the 20th ranked NC State Wolfpack, who last year went 8-5 against Michigan Wolverines, who went 5-7 last year and looking to build off of that. I'm joined in the booth with my buddy Danny Snossages. Welcome in.
Welcome in, boys. Always a pleasure to be with you, Vaughn.
Same here. Have always have a fun time on the mics with you, and this should be an interesting game. Michigan's got a lot of speed and strength, and they like to fly all over. I did just caught that they have a 97 offense in a user league. That's pretty good. And George, you never know what to expect with George because you expect him to do one thing, he does something else. He's got a bunch of big, quote unquote, big freshmen on this team, so we'll see how they go. New senior quarterback as well. Huevos Grandes is his quarterback, so that'll be fun saying that all night long.
Yeah, beautiful pronunciation there, Vaughn. Absolutely. I think I'm sort of an expert at that pronunciation, but good job there.
I think I had like 1 year of high school Spanish, so.
Amen. Well, it paid off.
I used to work in restaurants though in Denver, so that helps.
Yes, sir.
So as soon as these guys are ready to kick off, we'll get this game started. And there we go at the on the road in Michigan for 49er. Joe, he thought he was going to be having a home game, and all of a sudden they switch the schedule at the last minute. See what the coin toss is, and looks like Michigan's going to kick off first. So Wolfpack will start with the ball. Start this game. Remember that Michigan gets the ball at second half. We're about ready to go. Moody with the kickoff. Slight wind in his face, so we got to remember that later. It's going to be at the back, going left to right with the big M. And this one's going to make it to the goal line, a little short. Looking to break out to the outside, cuts back out. It's got a lane up the sideline. Looked like a block in the back. It's not called. He's going to get up past the 40 to the 45. Keon Lassane, 46-yard. Nice kick return, and that's where the Wolfpack will start.
Yeah, led out there by the quarterback, like we said earlier. Huevos Grandes. He's the one that's gonna get this whole entire offense going, and they have a plethora of running backs. But Vaughn, you and I both know the main weapon, right? The main weapon that makes this team go.
Mr. Big Penis, and his younger brother Mo Penis is on the team this year, so you got to watch out for him, as well as that tight end Cockhammer. Here we go. Gets to the outside. Allen's looking to. Oh, he couldn't quite get to the edge and cut up. Still picked up 9 yards on the play. Bring up a short 2nd and 1.
Yeah, solid, impressive play there. Way to get the edge. That's something that you want to establish right away. The outside run, and NC State so far has done it.
Yeah, the number 89 was Giant Cockhammer. I was struggling to remember his first name. This team's got a lot of those names on it, so get ready. Girthy Rod plays defense for him as well. All right, here's Grande's shotgun to the left, one to the right, halfback to the right. Fake handoff, looking tall in the pocket, dumps it to the running back in the flat, spins inside, but gets tackled and gains. Well, it says he gained 1, but it was 3rd and 1 to begin with, right? So, or 2nd and 1, so maybe a half yard. Still 3rd and short.
Yeah, an impressive play there. I mean, he was looking downfield, went through his first, second, third progression, all the way to his last check down. Good play there by the quarterback. That's exactly what you want, but even better by Michigan to rally around the ball.
Yeah, he had all kinds of time to throw, but no one was open. So he took the little dump pass, and the defense broke on the ball and kept him short. So now he's under center. Grande's looking, defense adjusting a little. Now his receivers shift. Taking his time. Quick handoff to the fullback, Big Penis, and he gets the first down. Big 4-yard quick hitter up the middle. So NC State survives that first 3rd down here. Out to the 41-yard line of Michigan. And they come out. 2 receivers split. Tight end to the right, fullback to the right. Allen in the backfield. Handoff to Allen, looking for a block. Tries to cut outside. Splits 2 defenders. Gets taken down after a 6-yard gain. Bring up a 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, this offense goes where Allen goes, and that's a big thing. He's one of the unsung heroes for this offense.
Yeah, he was trying to set up his blocks and be patient, and Michigan's defense kind of swarmed it over, and he still gained 6 yards, but it felt like it was a lot shorter than that. I say that every game we play, it seems like it's 1 or 2 yard gain, and it's 5, 6, 7 yards.
Yeah, the NWO special right there.
Exactly. Everybody falls forward for 6 more. All right, we got trips tight to the right, 1 single to the left, under center, Allen in the backfield. Here's the handoff. He's got a hole, cuts through, gets the first down, 7 yard gain. That should get him inside the 30.
Yeah, and again, he's pretty much the workhorse on this offense. The NC State has tons of running backs that they like to use, but Michael Allen is the main one. He's the All-American coming back from last year. It's really impressive to see how George uses him, especially behind, Big Penis as a lead blocker.
And he's being real patient. He's not hitting on that sprint button too fast, trying to set up the blocks, find the hole, wiggle through. So far, it's been pretty successful. He just said they broke inside the 30-yard line, actually at the 28 and a half. Play clock's down to 9. Changing something up, down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and then that quick hand. Oh, steps back. Thought he was going to hand it off. Tries to throw the out. Oh, and the defender knocked it down. Okie should have had a pick 6 on that play.
Yeah, he is pretty much the unsung hero there of that Michigan defense, and right there almost had himself possibly a pick 6.
Yeah, I thought for sure that was going the other way for 6, but he just batted it down instead. All right, he gets 2 to the right, fullback to the left, going out into the flat. Grandes tosses a floater down the left side, and this one is picked off by McBurls right around the 9-yard line. First turnover of the game. Big stop for the Wolverines defense.
Yeah, that was quite an awkward arm angle there for Huevos Grandes. You want to see him lead it to the corner of the end zone there, but that pressure, man, the Michigan D-line is doing a good job of pushing and collapsing that pocket, forcing the first turnover here.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough pass. He kind of floated that out in double coverage, trying to make a user catch, and the defender just got to it first. So we'll see what Michigan does on their first drive. We all know who they have. Corum is their halfback, McCarthy their quarterback. Roman Wilson, is he still back? Did he graduate? Is he senior this year? Henning and Wilson are the wide receivers. I don't know if he updated his roster.
Oh, yeah, Wilson's definitely there.
Oh, and he gets hit and dropped inside the 5. Big sack by the Wolfpack right away.
Yeah, that is impressive right there. That's the way you start off a defensive season right there. First play, you tell your offense, don't worry about it. We'll make sure we get some momentum back on our side.
Looked like he was going to get that pass off, and then he just ate it. Got to hit him right in the chest. He's lucky he didn't fumble the ball. All right, we got 4 receivers, 2 split out wide each on both sides. Here's the handoff to Corum. Tries to get to the left, and he's going to get dropped for a -1 on the play, and it's going to be a 3rd and 17 play, and it's going to be wow.
Yeah, that's the battle that we're interested in seeing. Drake Thomas, Peyton Wilson, both the outside linebackers for this NC State team versus Blake Corum and that offensive line. It is going to be a battle up front in the trenches.
All right, now he's got to worry about giving up 2 here. He's got to make sure he doesn't get sacked. We don't have to worry about a holding call in the end zone because this game never calls holding. But 3rd and 17 from their 2. He's got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Corum to the left. NC State drops back in the zone. Here's a quick out to Clemens. He's going to get the first down. And he gets all the way to the 24-yard line. Big 22-yard gain on the play. Gets them away from their own goal line.
Yeah, an impressive job right there by McCarthy. Staying in the pocket, understood what he's got. He's letting his time develop. Great out route right there to his receiver. An impressive play.
Yeah, very patient in the pocket as well. Waited for that guy to get to his out route. There was no one close. It was nice as long as he didn't just, fist it to the ground and not make the catch. It was going to be easy first down. Here they go. They got 2 to the left, fullback. No, that's a tight end. No, that is a fullback. Shea, sorry, in the backfield. Fake handoff, option play, pitches it. Oh, he almost pitched it to the Wolfpack, but it's going to be dropped for a 2-yard gain by Corum.
Wow. Yeah, Vaughn, you said it right there. That was scary. Everyone in this stadium just held their breath right there. That was about to be a big turnover.
I like to pitch it late as well, but there was 3 guys around Corum, and I'm shocked he didn't pick the pitch off on that play. So he dodged the bullet. All right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, fullback in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Corum, straight up the middle. Huge hole, shakes off a tackle, and he's not down yet. He gets all the way up past the 40-yard line, 15-yard gain.
Yeah, the north and south running for Michigan has been pretty much something that they enjoy doing because they got these big uglies up front, and they have two senior offensive linemen that are leading the way for them right now.
All right, they've managed to get all the way off their own 2-yard line. They're out to the 40, 41. Nice couple of first downs here. Here's the handoff to Corum again. Tries to cut back to the inside. This time he's got a big hole. Spins to try to get away from one guy, taken down at the 35 of NC State. And just like that, they're knocking on the red zone on the other end of the field.
Yeah, 4 carries, 39 yards, a huge average right now for Corum. He's another one of these NWO backs that if he gets going, it's going to be an extremely hard time to slow him down.
All right, first down on the 36. Closing in on 2 minutes left in this quarter. It's kind of flown by pretty fast. NC State had a nice drive going and threw the pick deep. Now Michigan's got to respond, take it all the way down the field. Here's a fake handoff. McCarthy looks, rolls to his right. He's got pressure coming. Still looking, and he gets popped and taken down at the 38-yard line. A sack of 2 on the play.
Oof, that was a very, very ugly hit there. Landed on the throwing shoulder and everything. You don't like to see your quarterback taking those, but impressive by NC State to close in.
Yeah, he was doing a good job avoiding the pressure. I thought he was just going to throw it away, but he just waited too long. So I'm not sure if the animation didn't trigger or he just ran out of time. Here's a handoff to Corum. Looks to get through. He wiggles through 3 defenders. He's going to get all the way down, make it a 10-yard gain and 3rd and 1 on the play. Wow. Got that wiggle through. I thought for sure he was going to get a lot less than that. He somehow managed to squeeze between those 3 guys, find the hole, makes it a nice short and 3rd and 1. They can actually run their entire playbook out of here.
Yeah, with this close to the end zone, you're pretty much, you're go to go right here if you want.
All right, they're going to come out with a big set, Maryland set. He's just going to go quarterback sneak. He's going to pick up the first down. 2 yards for McCarthy, moves the chains as we hit the 1 minute mark left in the quarter.
Yeah, this quarter is flying by as these offenses love to stay on the ground.
All right, they're going to stay in that same formation. Big 3 backs in the backfield, 2 tight ends. Here's the handoff. Stokes this time wiggles through up the middles, got blocking, and finally gets dragged down at the 11. Man, he had a convoy in front of him.
You literally took the words right out of my mouth, Vaughn. A whole entire blue and maize convoy right there.
Wow. Just had to break that one block, and they would have just held his hand all the way into the end zone. All right, he's going to stay in this formation. This time he hands it off to El Hadi, and he's going to power through and get 5 yards down around, I'm not sure if it's at the 5 or the 4. I couldn't see where he ended up, but still, it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Looks like they can get a first down without scoring.
Yeah, Giovanni El Hadi, one of the best names in the NWO.
They're going to just keep pounding it with this Maryland formation. NC State's playing off. Here's Stokes straight up the middle, breaks 2 tackles, and he falls into the end zone for a touchdown. And just like that, Michigan gets the first lead of the game.
Yeah, CJ Stokes right there, the freshman out of Columbia, South Carolina, just putting his head down and pushing forward. And this Michigan O-line, they're showing their strength right now.
13 plays, 4 minutes and 2 seconds. He ate over half the quarter. Very patient. And we'll see how NC State responds to this. You know, George is not going to be chucking it right and left. He likes to control the clock as well. So we might get 2 possessions each this whole half.
Yeah, I mean, that was just one of those drives that, sucks the wind right out of you right there. And especially if you're the away team, it's crucial. If Michigan can keep offenses like that, it's going to be scary.
Here's an angle kick by the sideline. Going to bring it straight up the side, right up the numbers, gets to the outside. Oh, and he gets tripped right at the 35, falls forward to about the 36 or 7-yard line. Good return. NC State starts at their own 37, 1st and 10 with 28 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, we've seen 2 really big returns right now. It's kind of rearing its head, right? Is NC State going to break one?
All right, they come out, 2 tight end set. Tootle and Cockhammer, 2 receivers far on left and right. Here's the handoff to Allen, looking for a hole. He's got one, gets to the outside, avoids a tackler. He's down the sideline, 1 man to beat, trying to juke him, and he gets popped and dropped to the 26, 38-yard gain for Michael Allen.
Just beautiful blocking at the 2nd and 3rd level right there. 1 man to beat. What a chunk play for NC State.
And they're going no huddle. He wants to score quick. He doesn't want to sit here and take 4 minutes off the clock either. He wants to get the ball back before halftime. All right, same formation. Grandes drops, looking over the middle, and caught, and it's going to be a first down around the 8-yard line. Huge cockhammer, 18 yards on his first catch as a Wolfpack.
And the pocket presence, the pass protection, beautiful.
All right, going no huddle again. This time cockhammer's in the backfield with Allen. Grandes calling out instructions, quick rollout hard to the right, looking, throwing, and it's picked off at the 5 by Turner, and he's going to fall forward to the 8. And again, Michigan's defense says no in the red zone.
Yeah, back-to-back throws there for interceptions that you want your quarterback to lead them. I know Coach George was expecting that, but his quarterback just short-armed it there.
Yeah, both of those interceptions, though, the ball was floated. There was no zip to it, and allowed the defender to get in front of the ball. So I'm not sure if that was an animation, if it was a tap instead of a bullet, but whatever it is, it's allowing Michigan to get to the ball. All right, they're going to come out tight end, fullback, regular kind of pro set here, but they're in a pistol formation. McCarthy, quick drop, back to his goal line. Look, pressure coming, ball batted down. He had a running back open down the side. Defense made a good play.
Yeah, that defense saved themselves a nice chunk play that was about to happen. Luckily, the arm went forward, right? The arm went forward there, no fumble, but that was an impressive smack. And we've seen J.J. McCarthy getting hit quite a bit so far today.
Yeah, as long as he stays in the pocket and is not rolling out and getting hit, then you don't have to worry too much about the fumble. But here they're going to go 2 receivers to the right, fullback, tight end to the left, hand off to Corum, and they're in the backfield, and he's down for a loss on the play. Huge penetration by the Wolfpack, takes him down and makes it 3rd and 12.
Yeah, those are the elite defenders right there for NC State. Number 32 is one of my favorite guys to watch, and Drake Thomas, and he's one of those guys that's a beast out there. He's done a good job of patrolling the air and the run, and it's very rare to see Corum go negative.
All right, Michigan was in almost this exact situation last drive. It's 3rd and 12 from their 6. Last time it was from the 2. And they got a big 22-yard gain on 3rd down. See what they do here. We got 4 receivers spread out. Corum in the back, running out the wheel route. They throw it deep down the sideline to Henning, and he's got it, and he's dropped at the 44-yard line. What a catch. Another big gain on 3rd and long for Wolverines.
Yeah, A.J. Henning right there. Not the biggest receiver on this roster, but what a dot. Just a beautiful throw there.
Yeah, he got a step on the defender. He just floated it up and let him run to it. Held on through contact. Nice play. Gets it all the way out to the 43. Michigan getting off their own goal line twice with big plays. All right, they get 2 running backs in the backfield in the pistol. Henning goes in motion across the formation. Here's the handoff. Corum looking to get the outside defender, trying to cut him off. He spins inside and gets knocked down at midfield. Gain of 7 is going to be 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, impressive play there. Nice little chess match, seeing if they're in man-to-man. You wanted to get them outnumbered. And, of course, Corum's that guy that you got to keep an eye on.
All right, see what Michigan does here. They've been patient. Quarterbacks had plenty of time to throw. They've had a lot more success running up the middle through the tackles and throwing to the outside. So see that trend continues. Here's the handoff. Corum tries to get to the outside, gets swarmed over, and still manages to get the first down. Plows through 2 defenders to get to the mark.
Yeah, there's that NWO special that we talked about. Fell forward after meeting 2 defenders. Wild first down.
And he had a 3rd one under him, so he wasn't down until he rolled over him. So animation dependent first down on that one. So we hit the 5:20 mark. He's on the 46-yard line of NC State. Come out to the left, one to the right. Got the fullback and a halfback to the left. McCarthy, Henning goes in motion. Fake handoff. He's going to get to the outside, finds a huge hole down the sideline. He's got a safety to beat. Can he get him? Yes, he cuts inside. He's still going to get dragged down from behind, though, at the 7. Big gain by the quarterback. It's the team up to 100 yards rushing in the half already.
Yeah, that's what we were expecting to see, right? When is McCarthy going to use his legs? And he gets a quarterback-designed run there. All blocking, perfect job right there. And an impressive tackle there to save the touchdown. But McCarthy gets him back into inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, great block by the wide receiver on the outside to keep him away, keep that hole wide open. And they just didn't have the burst to outrun that last guy. Nice move on the safety, though. And they go back to the Maryland formation here. Handoff. Stokes this time runs into his own man. He's still not down, though, and finally goes down at the 5. I thought he was going to get out of that and still make it in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, just a great play. And that was a corner coming up, filling up against that run and just absolutely popping that lead blocker.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 4. Michigan's been loving this Maryland formation inside the red zone. I feel like they're just going to run it. Same formation. Making NC State play a little tighter. Here's a fake rollout, looking in the corner of the end zone. He's got a man. Oh, and he gets sacked for a loss. He had the man open at the goal line, and he couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, Vaughn, we're seeing this NC State team doing a great job of forcing the third downs, getting to the quarterback. The biggest problem is getting off the field on these third downs. So here's another one that feels really, really big right now.
Yeah, Michigan's just got to make sure they don't throw a pick here in the red zone. Take those 3 points if they don't have somebody open for a touchdown and make it a 2-score game. We're under 4 minutes left in the half, so take your shot, but be smart about it. NC State on the other hand, they're looking to pick this ball off, keep them out of the end zone, get that momentum back. There we go. Going empty. We got 5 wide receivers on the field, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. NC State's secondary shifts to there's a guy wide open in the slot. Nope, doesn't throw it to him. Throws the out route. Clemens and runs out of bounds at the 10. He had an uncovered man in the slot on the left.
Yeah, good job there by the safety rolling over. And playing conservative there, good job by McCarthy. You'd want to see him take a read and scan since he had plenty of time, but they're gonna come away with points.
All right. See if he can make this short little field goal, make it 10-0 here. Kick is up, and it's good. So Michigan's got a 10-0 lead with 3:29 left in the half. And NC State's looking to get into the red zone and get it in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and Vaughn, we saw 2 Michigan drives starting really deep in their side of the field, and they've managed to get all the way to end up getting points. It's pretty crazy seeing how efficient Michigan's playing on those third downs.
Yeah, they've had 2 really, really big pass plays on 3rd and long, and then they've just been grinding it out on the ground as they get closer to the red zone. That time the quarterback just couldn't get rid of the ball into the end zone and get them 6, but they got the 3, so they got a 2-score lead here as they kick this ball with 3:29 left in the half. Now, NC State's had 2 good kick returns today already.
Yeah, could we be seeing a quarterback change here?
You might be. Who's their backup? He took a while between plays. All right. Up to the 20, 25, gets to the outsides, got some blocking. He's going to get swarmed and knocked out at the 41-yard line. Grandes is 13. Freshman MJ Morris is 16. So we'll look and see comes out on the field.
Yeah, he's more of a scrambler out of Carrollton, Georgia. He's one of those guys that adds a little, acceleration to the backfield. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be if he comes in with the speedy quarterback. That'll be very interesting because Michigan has size and speed. Looks like it's Grande. Maybe he made a different change. Grande is there. Allen to his left. Play clock down to 6. Quick drop. Rolls hard to his right. Gets away from the defender. Looking up the field deep. Just going to take it himself and get knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, great job there. Just tucking it away, making sure you get out of bounds. He had a man streaking open there down the middle, but it was going to be really hard. Save your body, save your quarterback, get out of bounds. Smart play by the quarterback.
All right, 2nd and 5. Clock rolling down to 3:13. Got 2 tight ends in there. Tootle and Cockhammer. Hand off to Allen. Gets a nice hole. Good block by the tight end. Gets the first down just right around midfield. As we hit the 3-minute mark, they're going to go no huddle.
Yeah, and this drive right here feels pretty crucial. They want to slow the momentum for Michigan.
All right, making a little adjustment here. Plenty of time left. Steps, quick drop throw over the middle, and Oki gets this one.
Oh,
His third pick of the half. And just like that, Michigan stops them again, this time closer to midfield. They're going to have a short field with 2:54 left in the half.
yeah, just an incredible athletic play there by Oki. Just for him to jump in front of that anticipated route, that was tough scene there for the senior quarterback.
He could have had a pick six earlier in the game as well that he batted down. So he was looking to get a little redemption on the first one. Now they only have 51 yards to go. 3 wide receivers, got a fullback and Corum to the left. Henning comes in motion across. Play clock down to 5. Here's the handoff. Henning, wide receiver, is going to run it. Counter play. It's going to get across midfield, pick up a 7 on a play. 2nd down and 3 as we hit 2:45.
Yeah, he's one of those athletes that you want to get the ball in their hands, and that's a great way to do it. You know, you actually hand off to him right there, and it's impressive, 7 yards.
All right. They shouldn't be in a big hurry here. They got 3 timeouts. We're at 2.5 minutes, and they get the ball to start the second half. So if they do this right, they'll get a 2 for 1. Here's Corum, big holes, got a lead block. He's going to run away from the offensive lineman down the sideline and gets dragged out of bounds at the 9. He was too fast for his blocker, Danny.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, I know there's a big boy up in front, but you know, when you're one-on-one, Corum did a good job of just letting his blocks go, and as soon as he saw open field, turned on the accelerator and tried to get to the end zone.
All right, they're going to be closing in if they're not there already. They're closing in on 150 yards rushing in the half. All right, we got 2 receivers to the right, tight end fullback to the left. Hand off to Corum, straight up the middle, finds a hole, falls forward, down around the 3-yard line. To be second goals, we hit the 2-minute mark in the first half.
Yeah, the big talk, you know, throughout this time, throughout the week was the linebackers versus Blake Corum and this O line, and right now the O line has by far exceeded the expectations, and they've really shown that Corum is coming back bigger and stronger.
All right, 2nd and goal. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Handoff. Stokes tries to get it through one guy, and he's met and dropped inside the 2. They got the swarm tackle on that one. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, just an impressive play on the backside. He tried to cut back, tried to get away from everybody, but he caught him on that play. Just really good tackle.
All right, minute 36 left in the half. Michigan could just let this clock bleed down before they snap it, not to give NC State any time. Or no, they did call timeout. I was wondering if he was going to call timeout or not. So clock stopped at 1:36. Here's the handoff to Shea, and he bounces off one guy and into the end zone. Fullback Love there on the touchdown, and we're an extra point away from a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, great play there. You know, you got to trust that offensive line. So far, going north and south has paid huge dividends for the Michigan Wolverines.
This has been a quite a start for Michigan on both sides of the ball. Kind of the way they wanted to start the season for sure. Made strides last year, but they didn't get into a bowl game, so they're looking to change that around this year. NC State coming in as a ranked team. They got to take care of the ball a little bit better. If they're able to move the ball down the field, they just got to quit throwing picks, and hopefully they can get on the board here before half and make this a 2-score game.
Yeah, you said it. They've been able to move the ball, and that's just the biggest thing, right? Those turnovers. And that's all that's really plaguing the NC State offense.
All right, about 7 yards deep. He's going to bring this out up the sidelines, gets around one man, tried to get around. He does get to the corner, cuts back inside, past the kicker, stays on his feet, and he's all the way out to the 46-yard line. What a return. Great field position. Only got half the field to go with a minute and a half to go.
Yeah, it just feels like it's an axe and a big old tree, right? And this return team is just swinging and swinging. Eventually, it's going to come down. So Michigan's got to really tighten up that special teams because it's not looking good.
Yeah, this guy's going to have 300 yards in kick returns today and not have one taken to the house. He's just 45, 50 yards every time he touches the ball. All right, we got 3 receivers tight to the right. Shotgun. Here's Grande's stops, looks, steps up in the pocket, deep down the middle. He's got a man at the 5, and Moten knocks it down and prevents a huge gain. Another great defensive stop by Michigan.
Yeah, good job there. Those are scary right there. But what's really impressive is how calm Huevos Grandes looked in that pocket. Great pocket presence there. You want one of your receivers to break open and help your quarterback out right there.
Yeah, the way he stepped up in the pocket, I thought he was just going to run through his lineman and take as many yards as he can get, and then he just launched that deep down the middle. and really was a 50-50. It wasn't if Moten hadn't gotten there at the last minute for the swat, he would have had a big gain inside the 10. All right, Grandes rolling hard, stops, rolls, stops, Chase throws it away. Nice, smart play. Wasn't sure if he wanted to scramble or not, and finally just had to bail and throw it away. So be 3rd and 10 with 1:15 left in the half.
Yeah, we've seen Michigan run a lot of man-to-man lately, and they've been doing it really well because of that D-line right there. And you see how fast that pressure got there. Smart play there by the quarterback.
I thought he was going to bail right away and just run. He had a big lane up the right-hand side, but then he stopped, thought maybe he could make a play, and by that time they got to him even closer, and he's like, I'll just throw it away. So it's a good, smart play. Figure he might go right around midfield, so if he can get close, he'll go for it on 4th down here. Get about 6, 7, 8 yards on this play if he doesn't get the first down. Get 2 running backs in the backfield, Big Penis and Allen. Grandes rolls, looking deep down the side, looks, got Big Penis on the side, cuts back inside, and he's going to get dragged down inside the 20. Huge play. His number 1 man gets him a big first down.
Yeah, I'm glad number 6 is back out there because I was missing him. I didn't see him a lot, so I'm glad he's back out there.
Big man making big plays. Here's the handoff to Allen. Counter cuts it back up the middle, trying to get a block, falls down just shy. It's going to be 2nd down in inches as we are under a minute left in the half. Now they go no huddle. Taking their time. Hand off to Penis. He gets hammered and knocked down to the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 2, and it's going to be 3rd and 2 as we're at 41 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, NC State still has those 2 timeouts, but they're still going to go no huddle here.
Yeah, you might want to call timeouts so his guys are rested and you don't have any injuries or lack of burst, but he's just going to go for it and let this clock wind down. He has to call timeout if he gets the first down on this play. Down to 20. Fake handoff, throws over the middle, caught, touchdown.
Ooh, what a throw, Vaughn.
Oh, exactly. That was Ryan Edwards, the freshman wide receiver, with the catch. And NC State's on the board.
Yeah, that is the way you answer back there. The no huddle proved dividend there. They did a great job. And of course, sparked by the man, Big Penis himself.
All right. Get this extra point. Make it a 10-point game. And then he's got to play, unless he's going to go for 2 here. I'm not sure why he would go. He might go for it. Really no difference between 9 and 10-point game. And they are. They're going to go for it. All right. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's got 2 running backs in the backfield. That's Jordan Houston, not Allen on the left. Big Penis on the right. And they go delay a game. See if he kicks it now.
Yeah, he must have not seen the defense that he expected or wanted, and hey, it's no big deal there. You get pushed back a little bit more. It's a beautiful straight kick. Get your field goal kicker out there and calm the momentum.
All right, as long as we don't have any lag issues, should get this down to a 10-point game. Kick is up and good. And now NC State's going to have to play special teams defense on this kick return and not give up a big one themselves and allow Michigan to get a shot at a field goal before half. See if he boots this all the way out. This is his first time he's kicked all half. He's a big, thick kicker, too. Deep. Wilson takes it 7 yards, 8 yards deep, straight up the middle, cuts hard to the outside, trying to get around 2 guys, jukes back inside, and dropped it to 25. He covered about 60 yards to get 30.
Yeah, that's the one I was waiting for, man. Wilson, he is a burner. I know he was thinking about playing on Sundays, but Coach Pham made sure that Wilson came back, got that degree, raised the draft stock. And I'm maybe being a little selfish there by Coach Pham, but the NWO is a little upset that he's coming back for this season.
All right, they got 13 seconds, 3 timeouts. He could squeeze 3 plays out of this if he can do a couple of quick passes and then take a shot. He's going to need about 40 yards to even have a chance for a field goal, so we'll see what happens. He's got trips to the left, 2 to the right. McCarthy drops, plenty of time, looking. Now pressure in his face, throws it back across the field and out of bounds. He had a man open there, but he's launched it over his head.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how that even happened. I mean, that was wild. He planted, threw it across the entire field. Someone test that man, please.
All right, 7 seconds. So if he doesn't do a quick hitter and get out of bounds, this will be the last play of the half. You might want to just run the ball and not even worry about taking a deep shot, because we get a pick 6 here, all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. Nope, they're going to go 4 left, 1 to the right. McCarthy, plenty of time, deep down the middle. Clemens trying to get it, and this one's knocked down by the Wolfpack secondary. 2 seconds left, so he's going to get one more shot. Wow, I thought the clock was going to run out on that play.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that a throw that deep actually got still left time on the clock there. But like you said, it was really, really scary on that one.
All right, let's see if they're going to take one more shot or just run the ball in the half, because they get the ball to start the half. So same. We got quads left, one single one to the right. Quick throw out to Corum, little bubble screen to the halfback. He's got the edge. He might get all the way down the sideline. He's going to get a block by his wide receiver. He's to the 20, to the 10, and he's going to get into the end zone. He broke a tackle at the 3. Holy shit, what a play. Somebody clipped that. Wow. Oh, my God. A little bubble screen to the halfback, and he takes it to the house with a broken tackle.
My I don't even know what to say. What a play. Broken tackles, Vaughn. Wow, we were saying to run out the clock. Oh my God!
Wow, that's amazing. That's true. You never ever come to the NWO games and leave not seeing something new. That's just incredible. And he's going to get the ball to start the half. All right, extra point makes it 24-7. I think George needs a coffee break. He needs to collect himself after that one, because that was unreal. Wow. One of these guys can throw up some stats real quick. Are they going to just go? They might not. They might just go. All right. Quick halftime, guys. And Michigan's going to get the ball right back. Kick deep down the middle. Wilson 5 yards deep. It's going to bring it straight up the middle. Trying to see where Asim is. Just wiggles his way and dropped around the 27-yard line. Wow. I'm still in front.
Yeah, I'm the same, Vaughn. I mean, I'm just still in shock, still in disbelief.
Damn.
Just a wild play.
I don't even smoke, but I need a cigarette after that one. Holy shit. That was just. And then he broke the tackle. He had the speed, but they had the angle. So I'm like, is he going to get in or get tackled at the 3? And he somehow broke it. Crazy.
Wild.
All right, Stokes trying to find. Oh, he zigs back to the inside. He still had a lane outside. Thought he found a hole, but he picks up 3 on that. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Wow. Yeah, we're seeing the crowd has gone crazy. Everyone's been just ecstatic after that type of play. So really impressive by Michigan so far. And this drive is could be the knockout punch. Let's see what NC State can do.
All right, we got 2 receivers each side stacked, spreading out the secondary. Corum's going to run, try to get to the outside. Gets a good block by his wide receiver. He's going to pick up the first down on the play.
Yeah, an impressive play there by the tackle, because that was about to be a very scary run.
I still think they're going to be close to 200 yards rushing here in just a few plays. They've been able to just get chunk plays on the ground. That crazy pass play right there. I mean, they've gotten so many big plays, and then they get in the red zone and just grind it. It's like 2 separate offenses on the field. All right, they come out 2 running backs, Corum and Stokes in the backfield. It's got fullback Bredesen to the left. Corum goes in motion. Stokes with the handoff, tries to take it up the middle, and it's going to gain very little. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of Stokes get into this. It's kind of how we saw Donovan Edwards last year. It's really important for a coach to kind of have a feel for his entire team, and that's what we're seeing right now from Fam. He's mixing it up and letting Corum get a couple rests.
Exactly. He keeps Corum fresh. He doesn't get burned out. Don't have to worry about injuries. Kind of share the load until you have to give Corum the ball all the time. Here's a handoff. Corum looking to get to the outside. Get a good block. Jukes back inside. Gets the first down and knocked down around the 49-yard line, and another first down for Michigan.
Yeah, that's why the rest pays dividend right there. Because when he does come in, he's got that burst, he's got the acceleration. Really important to keep him fresh and healthy.
All right, just across midfield. Look at that, 324 to 149, and NC State's been moving the ball too. It's just the last two drives, Michigan's just cranked out the yardage. Here's a pitch to the outside, and he gets swarmed over. They were not surprised by that play. It's gonna be second down 11. They had a big loss on the play.
Yeah, rare so far to see, but I mean NC State's they have talent. They're one big play away coming out there and flipping this entire momentum. But it seems like everything has just been bouncing Michigan's way. Broken tackles, the ball's being tipped their way, so it's tough to see.
And it really plays on your concentration. You got to quit thinking about what just happened and worry about the next play and making sure you have the right formation and stuff. Here's Stokes, and he gets met and dropped again. Another loss. It's going to be 3rd and 13, and the Wolfpack are responding right now on defense.
Yeah, that's what you want to see right there. It's understandable. Crazy plays have been going against your way. It feels like it's one thing after another. But if you show up, line up inside and then get in between those numbers, beat the guards, beat the linemen, and just get there.
Yep. He's got to get his focus back, his composure back, play hard, tough defense, and get right back in this game. Here you got empty set, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. McCarthy barking out changes. Anthony goes in motion behind the quarterback, looking for that little quick pass. Throws, caught by Wilson, and he's going to be short. No, they gave him the spot. Wow.
Wow.
I thought he was a half yard short for sure.
Yeah, that just, I mean, the NWO mark right there, that's exactly where we see it, but just an impressive throw right there.
Nice little curl, little stop route, and he got hit from behind as soon as he caught it. So I didn't see him like spin around and fall forward. I think too bad we don't have challenge flags. He's got to challenge that mark. There we go. Split 2 to the left, 2 to the right. McCarthy, fake handoff, looking, got a man down the middle. Doesn't he just throw it away because the pressure took all of his time away. He had a man breaking down the middle on a post, and he had no time to throw it to him.
Yeah, and that's those developing plays, they take a while. It's fakes here, and of course you still got to drop back and let your receivers. For some reason in this game, some of the receivers just take their sweet time on those routes, and it's really really heartbreaking.
All right, bring up 2nd and 10. NC State's gotten a little stingy this drive. See if they can keep that going, or Michigan's going to get the big play they've been getting all day. Here's the handoff to Henning, and off the edge comes in, and he gets dropped for a huge loss. Wow. Did you see that corner just shoot into the backfield and drop him?
Yeah, 5 white jerseys there. It's just they're still playing very, very much, motivated right now. And it's just this is the down though, right? The 3rd down is the one that's been sticking and looming for NC State. Let's see if they can get off the field.
Yep. You've already had 2 really long 3rd downs they converted with big plays over 20 yards each time. See if NC State can either play better coverage or get some pressure on him, make him throw it early. Down to 3:20 already in the second half, or 3rd quarter, start of the second half. Play clock down to 6. McCarthy looking, plenty of time. Pressure from his left now. Gets hit as he throws, and it's going to get picked off at the 15-yard line. He's going to fall forward, and that's the turnover NC State needed right there.
Exactly. You said it, Vaughn. They got the pressure. You wanted it, right? You called it. Hey, they needed to get the pressure. They did. It's very unfortunate he couldn't stay on his feet there, but that's exactly what they needed right there.
Yep, hit him just as he threw. The ball was not on target. Gave it time for the user to get over there and pick the ball off. And lucky for Michigan, he got tripped when he caught it, or he could have made probably 20, 30 yards on that return. There was a whole bunch of green grass in front of him. All right, Allen with the counter. Tries to get outside. He kind of took that too much inside and got dragged down by the defensive line. I think he keeps that wide. He has a much bigger run. All right, going no huddle. Huevos taking his sweet-ass time getting back. There he is. Here's the fake. Rolling to his right. Looking. Stops, throws deep down the side, and he hit Big Penis in the head with the ball.
Oh, man.
Oh, you ever heard of a helmet head? That's what that ball would hit him right on top of the head. Holy crap.
Throw. What a throw. What a play. Just absolutely beautifully executed. Just just missed it. That one, that's a tough break right there.
He had the man he was trying to hit. He was open, got a step behind the defender, and he never turned around and just doinked it off his head. Man, he was patient. He got out there. The one Michigan defender didn't chase after him. He just kind of played contain, and he was able to get the guy he wanted, and didn't get the luck of the call on the catch. All right, again looking, throws out. Oh, and Johnson should have picked it. He battered it down, and then NC State almost got the catch off the rebound.
Oh man, that was I held my breath there because they almost caught that rebound right there, exactly like you said, and that was about to be scary.
Yeah, because if he stays on his feet, there's nobody there. He could have taken that one to the house for sure. All right, we got 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Allen in the backfield. Grande making some sort of changes. 4th and 4. Big play here. Looking, throwing, caught right up the middle of the field. Wiggles through 2 guys down around the 43-yard line, and that's a big first down for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, beautiful throw there. Great anticipation. That's how you wanted to get it right there. Extending this drive, much needed extension.
And being down 3 scores, they need to go no huddle right now. Preserve as much time. Keep this Michigan defense with the same formation. Grande looking, throwing over the middle. Oh, and it's almost caught, almost intercepted. Either guy could have had that. Harrell with a nice one-handed bat down. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it just feels like Wells Grandes is kind of pulling the string on some of these. You know, it's very unfortunate to see on some, but that was a tough break there.
All right, 2nd and 10 from their own 42. 2:25 left in the third. You have to think they need a score before the end of the quarter. Take it to the 4th, down 2 scores. Got trips right, one far to the left. Allen in the backfield. Here's a fake. Picks up a block from the halfback. Deep shot down the left side, trying to get the user catch, and he threw it over his head. Wow. First of all, that was a great block by Allen to keep that defender out of his quarterback's face, and then he just didn't make the connection on the pass.
Yeah, it's good to see your running back get in there, but it's just really tough that right now it just feels like he's off. The quarterback is just a little bit different with his chemistry. Maybe it's because, of course, beginning of the season here and there, and a big attribute to the Michigan defense. You know, they're playing really, really, really stingy man defense.
All right, so 3rd and 10. He's got to get at least 7 or 8 on this play, making a nice, easy 4th and short. Again, trips right, single to the left, Allen to the left of the quarterback. Grande drops, looking, rolling hard to his right. He's got a lane. He's going to take off and run to the 50, to the 45, 40. Steps out of bounds at the 40, what was that, 38-yard line, sorry. Gets the big first down with his legs. Keeps this drive alive.
Yeah, letting out some of the frustration right there on one of the Michigan defenders. And it is when you're on man-to-man coverage, that's exactly the difficult part about it. Everyone has their head turned besides the defensive lineman, so those lanes are open up for the quarterback run.
Right? Like I say in my stream, sometimes I send those guys deep downfield just so I can run behind them because there's no one covering up the sideline. So there you go, quick drop. Throws deep down the left sideline into double coverage and batted down. Johnson looked like he had a hand on it at the end there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that one was almost picked after the deflection. He kind of secured it within his body. That was an impressive play by the defender.
All right, under 2 minutes now. See what he wants to do. He's been throwing a lot. Only running he's done on pretty much on this drive has been with his quarterback. He's not in hurry up mode right now, but he really does need to score before the end of the quarter. It does mean you have to stop running the ball. Drop, quick throw, caught, first down, and taken down right around the 29-yard line, 28-yard line. I'm not sure who that was. Edwards? No.
Someone really swole.
Yes. Got a lot of big neck roll guys on this team, so I'm not sure. All right, Grande's looks, spins to his left, got a lot of lane, runs out. Oh, he ran right into the tackle. If he stays outside, he picks up even more, and he's hurt. He's down on the ground, and we'll have to see if that's a shoulder, a chest, what that is. And now you're going to see probably the freshman MJ Morris come in and try and finish up this comeback.
Yeah, the good thing about Morris, right, and the good thing for the NC State team is that Morris is very elusive. He's a lot more elusive than Huevos Grandes. So we're going to see if this is going to change up the offense any bit here.
Yeah, they may be too few minutes left in this game to really just do a lot of running with him unless he scrambles. He's probably a pretty good spread quarterback, can run a lot with him. Here's the fake, rolls hard to his right, gets away from the defender, flies by the defender, cuts it back inside, back to the outside, jukes in, back outside again, wiggle, wiggle, like a snake, S left, S right, touchdown. First time he touches the ball in the NWO, and he goes to the house for a touchdown.
Yeah, he is just pumped up right there, looking at his coach, telling him, this is why I should be out here, man. And just an impressive run right there, Vaughn.
I'm telling you right now, if Huevos Grandes doesn't start getting a little more accurate with his throws, you got to go with MJ because he can beat teams with his legs all by himself. Then you give the ball to Allen. You may not have to throw the ball. All right, we're down to a 10-point game with 1:03 left in the third quarter. Wow. We have seen a lot tonight. This has been an incredible game for big plays on both sides of the ball. All right, here's the kickoff. This one's going to go through the back of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. They're going to start at the 25. And we'll see how patient Michigan is here. They have a 2-score lead. They don't have to push it if they don't want to. A punt's not the worst thing in the world, but they've been able to hit some third downs, and they're way over 150 yards rushing already. So I expect them to continue to be aggressive on offense.
Yeah, and that's exactly it, right? Stay aggressive, stay true to what's gotten you so far here, and continue it. Don't slow down.
No, that's how teams lose. We see that every week in the NFL. They start being really nice cutback up the middle. Huge hole. Corum's going to pick up a 10 or 11 on that play. Yeah, these teams start being really conservative and worried about turning the ball over instead of attacking the defense, and then they end up losing the game. And Michigan with Stokes and Corum and even McCarthy's legs, they can control the clock and move the ball without having to worry about throwing picks themselves. Now they're going to spread out with 5, after I just said that, going to spread out with 5 receivers. McCarthy's plenty of time, only a 3-man rush. Up right in his face now, he dumps it down the sideline to Henning, and the defender falls down, and the safety prevents Henning from scoring as he gets all the way to the 21.
Yeah, just an unfortunate turn of events right there. The DB fell down trying to turn around there, and just a duck up in the air, just stayed up there forever. Very, very unfortunate for NC State.
And NC State had a lot of guys in coverage. They only rushed 3, and they got penetration up the middle at the last second. All right, Michigan going with 4 receivers, going to hand this all to Corum, cuts back, tries to ride through his guard, center, whoever that was, picks up 9 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 1, and looks like we're going to have one more play before we go to the 4th, unless they take a really long time to call play here.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be down 3-4 yards short of that first down, but ended up getting 9, I suppose.
Yeah, he just rode his lineman's back all the way and just fell forward. Man in motion. They get it off before the quarter's over. Corum cuts up the middle, gets his first down inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 9 as we go to the 4th quarter. All right, everybody in chat, get those 4s up there.
Yeah, big 4th down here, big possession inside the 10-yard line right here. NC State needs a stop, at the very least a field goal, nothing else.
Yep, field goal keeps it a 2-score game. They cannot give up another touchdown. They really need a forced fumble or an interception here. Stop Michigan inside the red zone. Michigan's done it to them twice this game already themselves. And they come back out, big formation. This is a triple option formation. Here's the handoff. Corum trying to get the outside. They shoot the gap and take him down. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 10 now.
Yeah, an impressive job right there. Like you said, they slashed through. They got there. It was he was 1 block away from getting to the edge, but impressive play.
Yeah, I thought JT said he was the one going to run triple option, and looks like Fam's going to bring that in to Michigan as well, which when you have this kind of offensive line and this talent in the backfield, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. And McCarthy's really shown that his legs are scary, scary impressive.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 9. Got a tight end fullback to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Here goes Corum to the short side, and he gets met and dropped right around the 8-yard line. The linebacker came in there and took him down. Big play. He's going to make it 3rd down and goal as we close close in on the 6-minute mark in the fourth.
Yeah, we're gonna see here if Michigan's gonna stay on the ground, stay conservative, or they're gonna try to push something aerial and risk, right? But of course, go for the knockout punch or try to secure yourself some points.
Well, you got to figure if they kick the field goal, all right, that's 13 points. That's still 2 touchdowns, and you got to think they're going to get the ball back at least one more time. Way onside kicks don't work in this game for the most part. They should be able to get it back at least one time and try and burn up all NC State's timeouts. So we'll see. We got quads to the right now, Wilson to the left. We're going to have quarterback run here. 6 and no. Yep, he's going to go straight up the middle. He's going to get met at the 5 and dropped, and it's going to be 4th down. At least he got it to the center of the field, so this field goal is going to be nice and easy and straight up the middle.
Yeah, impressive play there by NC State. A lot of moving parts, and that's what you wanted. Vaughn and I, we both said right away, you gotta force a field goal, and that's what they did.
All right, yeah, Michigan could play a little conservative and not turn the ball over. Make him this field goal will make him have to score 2 touchdowns. He doesn't get the luxury of a field goal and a touchdown. So Moody with the short field goal makes it 27-14. 5.5 minutes left. NC State has had long kick returns all day long, and they have been this close to breaking one. So stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, I was exactly about to be my point right there. They've benefited off short fields because of these.
Yeah, they've been out around the 40, 45 midfield all day long. And 3 yards deep, it's going to bring it up. It's got great blocking. Tries to cut inside, but the guy got off the block, and this time he gets dropped around the 21-yard line. So it'll be the worst field position for NC State starting a drive today.
Yeah, when Michigan needed to buckle down on that kickoff coverage, they did it exactly. And Vaughn, what do you want to see here from NC State?
I want to see if this quarterback can throw the ball, one, because we know he can run, and he's like joystick, right? He's got that X Factor joystick ability where he just runs in and out and around everybody, but can he throw the ball? I don't know what his arm looks like or his accuracy. They do kind of have to go quick here. Quick drop, look, throws, caught, McBurrows, and right around the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. It's going to be a nice first down, nice quick throw, head zip on the ball.
Yeah, he ripped it in there.
Down on 5:22, clock isn't started yet. They shift out of their formation. Now he's barking out changes. Fake, rolls, stops, throws over the middle, and it's going to be picked off by Moten this time. He floated that one nowhere near his receiver, and he gets dropped right around the 44-yard line. Not sure who that was supposed to go to, but that ball was just floated out there to 2 different Michigan defenders.
Yeah, I know he had Big Penis flying away from that linebacker. It was very unfortunate to see such a short arm throw there because that was the perfect audible.
Yeah, I would love to see that replay on that to see how far down the field his receiver was, because that ball was not thrown with any strength at all. All right, Michigan gets another turnover. This is their 4th pick. Corum trying to find a hole, gets dropped for a 3-yard gain right around midfield. 5 minutes left on the clock. Michigan, they're probably looking to take at least 3 minutes off this clock right now.
Yeah, they've done it before. They've definitely shown that they can, drain the clock as much as possible. And that's exactly what they're going to try to do right here.
Yeah, they had a 13-play, 4-minute drive in the first quarter alone, so they've done it before. All right, we got running back and fullback to the right. Fake handoff, quarterback power run, straight up the middle. Is going to get the first down. Crosses over the 50 into Wolfpack territory. Big first down by McCarthy.
It's been super impressive how much Coach Pham has integrated the quarterback design runs, not the read options that we see commonly, but the actual quarterback runs, and they've all hit with McCarthy being chunk plays.
And so that just adds another layer to this team because you have 2 good running backs. He's got 2 good receivers. He's got a great O-line, and his defense has been ball hawking all game. So this guy's going to be trouble for you guys in this league this year. I would not sleep on Pham. He's got a great team. As we saw before the game started, he has a 97 offense. Play clock down to 5. McCarthy drifts, rolls, pressure, and throws it away. He luckily got that away, an incomplete pass, and it wasn't a sack or a fumble. All right. 2nd and 10 from the 42, 4:33 left. Only good thing about that play for NC State is it stopped the clock. Down 2 touchdowns. They need a turnover right here and a quick score, and then see what happens.
Yeah, and right now they look like they're going to keep it on the ground. So
Yeah, they're
be a
going to run to
fumble.
that short side. NC State tries to get out there, and he falls forward and picks up 6 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, massive third down here. They're gonna need to step up right here. They're gonna make sure that they wrap up, they secure the tackles, don't let any bounce, happen. But in the NWO, that's almost impossible.
All right, it's a 53-yard field goal from here, and he's going to be kicking into the wind. So he's going to need to get at least get a first down here, and then he can turn it into a 16-point game instead of 13. McCarthy, plenty of time. Here comes the pressure from the left, rolling hard to his right, looking upfield, and throws. Got a handing open at the 21, and he's going to get inside the 15 down to the 11. Found that man open in the zone and hit him for the first down.
Yeah, great job by Henning getting there, sitting down, showing his numbers to his quarterback, and not taking off, just waving his hands in the air. McCarthy with a beautiful zip and first down, Michigan.
Yeah, as soon as he starts, man, when you're rolling out, you're not even looking at the pressure at that point. You're just who's open, and finally you find somebody and just hit him and hope he doesn't, Duran hand it to the ground. All right, here's a fake. McCarthy's going outside, and he cuts back in, gets inside the 10-yard line. He's going to pick up 3 on the play. He's 2nd and 7, and it's going to make this. I think NC State called their final timeout, so they're out of timeouts with exactly 4 minutes left. They got to get a turnover right here.
Yeah, you'd like to see, McCarthy go down. Don't risk the ball there. Slide down. Take care of your body. But more importantly, take care of the ball.
All right, 2 receivers to the right, fullback to the right, pistol formation. Here's the handoff to Corum this time. He's got a big hole, and he gets dragged down before he gets the first down, which is actually a good thing for Michigan. Give me 3rd and inches. They can burn another 30 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, the defensive end just pretty much watched Corum take the handoff. I'm not sure what was going on there. He might have expected the quarterback to take off on a bootleg or something, but he could have had a huge tackle for loss there.
All right, 3rd and inches from the 2. They got to be trying to strip this ball out somehow. Hit stick him, make him force that fumble. Jamming up the middle here. Here's the handoff, Corum, and he gets met, but he's going to get the first down, and that's going to be even worse because now they're going to have 4 downs from the 1. I mean, they probably won't, but if Michigan wanted, they could just take 3 knees and kick a field goal here, and there'd only be about a minute left in this game.
Yeah, solid play there from your linebacker. You'd want to see it earlier there, but I mean, now you have another opportunity to try to strip this ball. But the way Michigan's been running, the 1 yard seems easy peasy, but we shall see.
And you got to watch the quarterback sneak there. Ran that earlier out of the Maryland formation to get a first down. See if they come out in that same formation again. Yes, they do. All right, NC State's crowding up the line, trying to keep him from getting outside and trying to keep him from plowing it right up the middle. Bredesen, tight end, goes in motion to the outside. Here's a handoff, bounces off one man, and Corum's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, extra point away from making this a 34-14 game, and that should wrap this game up.
Yeah, just an impressive bounce away right there because that offensive lineman got blown up. But good job by Corum staying on his feet.
All right, see what NC State does here. They're down 3 scores with 3 minutes left. Very tall task, but like I said before, this kick returner has had some really good returns today, so that would be a huge boost to the team if they could do that. They are out of timeouts, though, so they'd have to get a couple of turnovers in addition. Straight down the middle. Is this going to go out of the end zone? No, he's going to take it 8 yards deep, straight up the middle. Looks to get to the outside, bounces off one guy, bounces off a second, and finally gets swarmed over at the 16-yard line, 14-yard line, I'm sorry. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from there with exactly 3 minutes left.
Yeah, when Michigan needed to, they buckled down offensively, defensively, and now we're seeing them buckle down their kickoff team. And it's an impressive second half here for the Michigan Wolverines.
All right. About 4 wide receivers. Let's get Allen to the right. Is that Grande back in the game? rolling hard to his right, looking upfield. Got a lot of running room. Cuts to the middle, back to the outside, tries to juke a guy, gets outside, doesn't go out of bounds, and fumbles the ball. Michigan picks it up right around the 40-yard line. Another turnover, their 5th of the day.
Oh, great running there. Great running. Just the finish on that play was heartbreaking there. And Coach George is just livid with his quarterback not taking care of the ball there.
And you got to think Michigan here, with no timeouts left for NC State, they're just going to run this ball, eat as much clock as they can, whether they have to punt the ball or not, just kind of chew it up and try and shorten this game, make it the last drive of the game. Here's the handoff. Corum gets popped, falls forward, and picks up 5 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. Clock down around 2.5 minutes left now. Not much NC State can do. As long as Michigan doesn't fumble the ball on one of these tackles, don't get stripped or a big hit, they're just going to wind out the rest of this clock. Corum gets to the outside. He's got a huge lane, gets a block, and dives down at the 20, takes his first down, doesn't run it in. Sportsmanlike play on there by Pham.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything more either right there. Pham is one of the best characters in the entire NCAA community. And, I know both of us are honored to know him and does just great sportsmanship play.
All right, down to minute 39. They spread it out with 4 wide receivers, but this is going to be a run. Corum straight up the middle, gets met after a 6-yard gain right around the 15, and the 2nd down and 4, under a minute and a half left.
Yeah, solid run there from Corum, and he's just extending his rushing total there. And I know he's one of the Heisman favorites because he has been playing lights out last year and again now.
And you got to worry about him in the pass game, as we saw in that play at the end of the first half as well. So he's not just a runner. Here's Corum getting to the outside, trying to find a hole to get to the first down. He's not going to get it. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 as we're under 50 seconds left. They're going to have to snap the ball one more time, and this game will be over.
Yeah, let's see if it's going to be, their other running back here, or they're just going to take a knee and, take it out. And it looks like the oh, there it is. It looks like the Michigan OC was almost begging his head coach not to kneel it there.
He was trying to find what formation it was in. All right. Play clock winding down. Takes a knee with 11 seconds, and that's going to be a ball game. Wow, that was a crazy game. A lot of big plays on defense, a lot of big plays on offense. It was something else. Let's get the winning head coach in here, Pham, and have a few words with him and see what he thinks of that game.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Thank you for calling tonight's game.
Hey, our pleasure, man.
Yeah.
So, man, your entire team, not just your offense, you had great plays on offense, but you had several other great plays on defense. I mean, you had 5 turnovers and you probably batted down 3 other balls. So what impressed you more, the way your defense played or your offense?
Yeah, I'll say defense. We definitely stepped it up this game. Definitely things that we want to change in starting off the season. Yeah, last season didn't commit a lot of turnovers, but the goal is to try to get the stops and just try to capitalize on the opportunities that we get on defense. And the defense did a great job of creating turnovers and making stops when we needed to, and definitely held their ground throughout the whole game today.
Yeah, I see in here you had 263 yards rushing, but the 218 yards passing, there had to be, well, a good chunk of that came on that one pass play at the end of the half. But you had some other 3rd down plays, 3rd and long, twice deep in your own territory that were 20-plus yard, huge plays
Mhm.
that kept drives alive and got you points. So while you didn't throw it, only 13 times, completed 7, you got to be happy with the way McCarthy and your receivers were getting open and throwing the ball to keep drives alive.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, offense was definitely clicking this game. Definitely did a good job of limiting turnovers too. I think one thing with McCarthy, sometimes when he faces adversity, sometimes try to force the ball in there and commit turnovers. So definitely a clean game throughout. Besides that one interception at the start of the second half, but definitely great execution up front throughout the game today.
And I did notice you ran a lot of Maryland formation, a lot of 3 running backs, whether it was in the one time you had the triple option, your
Mhm.
full house backfield in there and everything. So is that something that you knew you wanted to do this year to try and take advantage of all your running backs and your big, huge offensive line and just kind of power through these guys in the red zone?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we wanted to create a playbook that's in a way that matches our personnel. I think in the past 2 seasons, I try to implement what I prefer to run, but definitely based on our personnel and our skill set, we're trying to take advantage of our strengths and the talent that we have in our roster.
I'm going to turn this over to Danny and let him, I know he's got some questions for you and let him talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, just an absolute great game, both sides. Honestly, all 3 sides of the ball. But what adjustments did you feel you had to make? You've now had a full season under your belt. You've now, you're no longer the rookie,
Mhm.
right? And what adjustments have you had to make from season, your first season to now starting off this one?
Yeah, definitely. It's just getting acclimated to the user versus user. Definitely, it's much more difficult to try to pick apart someone's brain rather than trying to pick a computer apart. So, definitely, it comes with experience, and definitely, I really appreciate being in this league because definitely it's a fun one to be a part of, and just kind of knowing what their strengths are and trying to kind of figure out how the user league because this is in a way like my first experience even playing against the back. I would just play dynasty mode against computer in the past, so definitely it's a whole new ball game and just getting more acclimated and getting used to how things are ran, and definitely just try to see where the where the things that we can definitely take advantage of and go from there.
Yeah, no, and I absolutely agreed there. It's a whole different ball game playing user versus user.
Yeah.
And after seeing this game, fam, your team has really shown how much they've grown. But not most importantly, you finished with the #1 recruiting class, so you got a lot of talent coming in. Your team is only getting better. So, what exactly excites you for the rest of the season right here? Like, what draws your attention the most?
Yeah, definitely. Just the growth of the team. Definitely looking to continue to progress. I think even though we took all those L's last season, definitely I saw a lot of learning opportunities for our team. Definitely trying to mold it into what I would like to see, but definitely we gotta adjust to the players that we have and just try to our best to execute week in week out.
Yeah, it's definitely showing that the comfortability has changed, and you're going to be a force to reckon with. I'm looking forward to sharing the sticks, and absolutely great win.
Yeah,
Congrats, coach.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and GG's George.
We do have a question from the chat. JTS, if you will give Iowa Cade McNamara because he really needs a quarterback and you're not even using him. So
Absolutely not. He's
not a
just in case
question. I'm sorry.
McCarthy.
He said it wasn't a question. It was a demand. Give me
No,
Cade. Sorry.
yeah, not happening. We definitely need a second stringer just in case McCarthy goes down.
I think our producer is going to ring the bell on that one. That's a big no-no.
All right. Great game, fam.
Yeah, thank you
Congrats on
guys.
the win. Let's bring in 49er George.
All right, where to start on this one?
Jorge. First of all, do we have a quarterback controversy? Or was that last duck that Morris threw enough to say, no, we're going to go back to Huevos?
Passing in general in this game was bullshit. I held Fam to 50% passing.
Yeah, you had at least 3 passes I know where you had the guy beat, and like Big Penis just let it doink off his head. He made no attempt to catch the ball. You had 2 other plays where it was deep, and you had the guy beat, and it was like 2 yards beyond his reach, and they didn't even dive for it. So you had some big plays that you could have had on your side on if the passing game on your side was fully working in this game.
I held him to 7 completions. 3 of them were fucking plays that I think he got completely lucky on. Like, I know you could play Fam, but that 75-yard touchdown to Corum, okay? Nobody's ever seen that before. And then I had him on 3rd and long twice, and he gets just enough yardage to get a first down, and they were 3rd and real long. And I don't know, I think like that was bullshit when I throw a pass and I'm tapping the button 3 fucking times and my guy is not throwing the fucking ball. So that's where we are. Where would you guys like to go next?
How about the red zone picks? You were able to move the ball down the field on him early.
3 times. I'm hitting the ball multiple times, and he won't get out of whatever he's doing, whether it's a drop back, whether it's a play action. He won't get out of it. I'm hitting the kill button. He's not getting out of it. I hit the button. He's not throwing it.
Yeah, you were moving. They changed the game for it. It turned it around. You were able to drive twice and not get points out of it because of whatever happened with your QB not making his plays. So, um, you know, whatever problem you were having with the quarterback in this game clearly was a difference in the game for you because it. Beyond that, um,
Shout out to Blake Corum, 47 carries, 263 yards. Nobody's going to win when that happens. But that touchdown right before half, fuck, okay. Fucking what could I do about that? But I mean, I can't even fucking complete a pass because my buttons aren't responding. And 263 yards. I mean, yeah, he's hard to bring down, but my God. I mean, is he going to do this every game? Or is this like the game of the year for Blake Corum? Because 263 yards, I mean, I don't know. Other guys ran the ball too, but fuck, man. I don't know how to explain this shit. I don't know how to explain this shit.
Dan, you got anything for George?
Yeah, I definitely do. I completely agree. I'm trying to pause my shit over here. I'm rewatching one of the plays, but George, first and foremost, I felt like both games have had weird issues with the throwing. Right, the first game we saw today that I called, and of course this game, it feels like the passing's been kind of weird for both. I know Miami, they threw some that were just dog shit looking throws. I don't know what happened there. And Devin Leary is one of the best quarterbacks, so I do understand where you're coming from with that. Um, my question would be, how did the offense feel other than that, right? That it felt it had to be kind of one dimensional. You did spark big plays, but every time you felt the throw, like what mentally was going through your head that you felt you couldn't throw?
So I had 163 yards rushing on 14 carries. That's over a 10-yard average. There was success in the run game. And then, you got to keep them off balance by trying to throw a pass. And the fucking pass is like, I'm hitting the button and it won't respond. So, I mean, the first interception, all right, I make a bad read. Second interception, the guy makes a crazy fucking play to jump that route. All right, whatever. But by that time, I mean, there was still 2 more interceptions that happened. And it's because I'm hitting the ball, hitting the button, hitting the button, hitting the button. And that was obviously seen when, it hits my dude in the helmet. He doesn't put up his hands. The other guy, Lassane, he was right there at the goal line, had his corner beat, and he won't even put his hands up either. Doesn't move for the ball. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Franklin, like not grabbing the ball earlier for the Ducks. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We're going to flush this one and move on. But it fucking sucked to come here to the big house. Last time we played a 3-point game, I lost 23 to 3, 23 to 20 last year. This was bullshit. Like this wasn't fun at all. So, I mean, I'm fucking I'm fucking beside myself right now, man. So, I don't know if that answers it.
No, yeah, absolutely, and completely understandable. You come into the game expecting one thing. I know you were expecting to be a home team. It ended up that kind of pretty much triggered right away. It felt very, very off for you. Believe me, I think we've all been there when we expect one thing and then hey, something else happens. But coach, like you said, we'll scratch it and we'll go on to next week. And
Yeah, yeah.
I hope and your offense is
Thanks.
more
Appreciate
capable than
that.
anything, of course.
Appreciate that. Hey, you guys had a great call. I appreciate you. There's no controversy. We just need a fucking huevos to show some and fucking not get hurt and miss 3 quarters. And fam, good luck the rest of the way. And I hope I see you in the championship. It's looking unlikely with this bullshit I'm dealing with now. But all right, guys. Thanks for everything. I didn't mean to jump down anybody's throats, but I had to tell it to you real. All right, peace.
Yeah. No problem, man. If anybody should understand just venting it, I've been there myself. So anyway, great game though to watch. Earlier game, this game, a lot of fun plays. So just a reminder, we do have a doubleheader again tomorrow. 7:30 Central Time, we have Iowa against LSU. So that's JT Gaming against Broncos. And then after that at 9 Central, we got Wisconsin. That's Coach Brousseau against Baylor, and that's our Panda Slayer. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow night. And we have the last game of this week is going to be Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central. And that's Florida State, which is Cincy Bowen against Oklahoma State, and our own Sausages here in the booth. So got 3 more games this week, guys. So anyway, again, appreciate you guys letting me come in and call games. It's always fun. And we will see you guys again tomorrow night. We have a raid or anything set up for this? Jimmy? Okay. So whenever you guys are ready. Danny, always a pleasure. Had a great time with you again.
Always, Vaughn. Love it.
And so thank you guys for coming in and watching. And please come back and watch again tomorrow night. We will see you, like I said, again at 7:30 Central Time. Boom.